welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Laura. Before I get into the main part of the video, here I'm planting a wisteria in this pot. We're going to have it growing up the post of this pagoda, and eventually as it grows it'll hang down through the pagoda. You will have seen me before here at this garden. I'll link those videos up either in the top corner or down in the description, but it has changed quite considerably. This garden has, since the last time you've seen it. And this was my first visit back. I've not really been back for a couple of years because the clients were keeping on top of it while it was being re-landscaped. At some point during the video I will do a before and after to show you how the garden looked before it was landscaped to how it looks now. And I'm sure you'd agree it looks so much better now, although it does mean a lot more work for me. Here what you see me doing is I'm digging out all these bulbs. They were mainly bluebells and daffodils. Basically the clients want me to move them from this part of the garden up over to another part. They basically want them planting in the grass firs that you'll see at the back of the garden, which I think will add a nice splash of colour in the spring next year. Now I did wait until the bulbs had gone over, so they were ready to be taken out anyway. And I just thought while I was there I'd move them at the same time, which is what you see me here doing. I'm just sort of figuring out where I want them going and then just sort of planting them in the grass verde. So that's what I'm basically doing along this grass verde. It's quite a long stretch of garden, so yeah, it does take me a while, so I'm putting on a bit of a time lapse and I'll put some music over the top. Once they're planted, I just go with the watering can and just give them a bit of a soaking. This garden, there isn't so much grass cutting, it's just mainly border tidying, although cutting this grass verde with the strimmer can be quite awkward, but that'll be on a separate video, so definitely keep an eye out. I'm going to do a compilation of awkward grass cutting jobs, so if you are interested in seeing that, then definitely subscribe to my channel because I will be working on that and I'll have that up soon enough. Okay, so back down to this border, and now that all the bulbs have been dug out, I'm just going through and weeding it and just tidying it over, making it look nice. And then I move on to the rest of the garden. Like I say, there's a lot of borders, a lot of extra borders now that it's been re-landscaped. So yeah, there's a lot of work, a lot of weeding, a lot of raking through with the hand claw and digging out all the gone over bulbs as well. So yeah. Anyway, I'll probably put on a bit of a time lapse, put some music over the back for you to enjoy. But yeah, it's a big job. It takes me all day to do this garden, to get all the borders done. Anyway, get back to the video and I hope you enjoy it. Now that's all the garden borders tidied through. I didn't film tidying all of them. There were a few that were actually alright and quite tidy already that the clients had already done, so I just filmed the ones that really needed doing, but you basically get the idea of what I do and how I tidy them. Here you can see me trimming these little box hedges. I'm using my shears rather than the hedge cutters because this is the first time they've been cut, so we're just sort of giving them a shape and getting them tidy. So I'm just giving them a light trim. I'm not going too crazy with them, and the best equipment to use for this are the shears. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. They're in the shape of 2 love hearts, and the one in the middle is in the shape of an A, and that is representing the client's grandson. So it's his initial of his name is the A, and not the Avengers symbol as you might think. Again, this does take a while to do, so I'll put you on another time lapse and I'll put some music over it. Now I'm on to the tedious task of having to pick up all those little tiny clippings out of that gravel. And if you're wondering why I didn't use that visqueen to catch all the clippings, these hedges are an odd shape, so the visqueen just doesn't quite reach to the places where I need it to go, so it was just easier to cut the hedge without it and then just pick it up after. Now that I picked up all those clippings, my next task of the day was to feed these laurels at the back here. As you can tell, they were looking quite yellow and not very healthy. We think what's probably happened is because there were conifer trees there for many years, we think they've taken all the nutrients out of the soil, so the laurel hedge was struggling. So here I've got a bucket of chicken pellets, and I basically just threw a load of chicken pellets all around the base of the laurels just to give them some feed. I did that a couple of times because I've been back since, and they're actually looking quite green and healthy now, so it definitely helped. All the gardens nearly tidied now. The last job was to leaf blow around. I didn't film all the leaf blowing, but here's just a little snippet. Yeah, I leaf blew all around the garden. Yeah, and then that's the job complete. The next clip you'll see are basically the before and after, so it'll be before the garden was landscaped and then how it looks now. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And like I say, I'm working on a compilation of awkward grass cutting, so definitely subscribe if you want to see that. And yeah, until the next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!